We are the keepers of the flame, the sacred order. Let the ceremony begin.
And today, faithful acolytes, we take a look at these. And of course, what we have here is from Mexico, Lindo, salsa habanero, verde y rojo. So we've got the green habanero and the not very red habanero. This is more of an orange habanero, I would say. All right, let's take a look at the ingredient panel. So I did this was one of the few double reviews on the blog. I think I've done maybe 3 of them, I would say. Over a little bit over 10 years, something like that. Maybe 3. Might be more than that. I don't remember doing it very frequently. So, but this one I felt like I should combine them. And I don't remember these fondly. So the green I remember was a 3. And the red or orange habanero there was a 1. And this is back in 2017. And we'll get into why I decided to come back to these in a bit here. But so we got a habanero pepper puree, which I presume is the green ones, xanthan gum spices, and food coloring. I guess just the bolded ones, or did it switch languages here on me? I think it might have. It did. Okay, we got citric acid and probably water in there as well. So this one, we have probably pretty much the same. Yeah, we've got water, habanero pepper puree. We've got some preservatives here, xanthan gum. We've got spices and citric acid again to round this out, and then it switches to another language. So, all right. You can see these are a little bit washed out. This is not a very attractive green. It is not the vibrant green, though, of the El Yucateco, which actually I like the flavor of, but it kind of puts me off the food. This one is not a lot better, though, if I'm being honest. And we have this one, which is kind of this washed out orange. Now, we are going to look at both of these in the spoons here. And that way we'll have a white point so we can kind of get a better feel for the colors. So we'll open these up both. I believe they have restrictor caps on them. They do, yeah. Okay, so let's have the green. We'll have the green go first. Oh boy. You know, this looks like something somebody might do for Halloween. It's got this sort of goofy sort of green coloration to it. It definitely smells of green habanero, though. That I can tell you for sure. See, there's little green flecks in there. I think it was a yellow dye, maybe I thought I saw in there. Why you would add that, I have no idea. All right, and so over here we have, this is the orange one. And I'm not sure, it's got to be orange. And I thought they had red habaneros on the label before, but I don't remember. I'd have to go back in the blog and look. So the xanthan gum is definitely giving it some of this, a bit of a gelatin aspect. This one also is smelling of habaneros. What color is the dye in this one? Actually, is there a dye in this one? This one might not have a dye in it. I'm not seeing one here. That's fine. All right, so we've got the green here We've got the orange here. So I think I'm going to go with the green first. Whoa. Oh. Very astringent. Wow. There's clearly vinegar in here too. Heat is really moderate on this. It's by itself is not wonderful. All right, let's try the orange. Oh, salty. There are some sort of spices, again, very, very astringent. So the reason I came back to these, and I think part of the reason that they got as low scores as they did is because I was comparing them to the El Yucateco. El Yucateco's flavors for both green and red habanero are much better. I can say that pretty definitively. But from this company, I also had their XXX hot roasted habaneros, which is worlds better than the El Yucateco is almost inedible. The sauce from these guys in that style is outstanding. They also have a chirtipin that I did a written review, and I think the video might be up by the time you see this. That one was another excellent sauce. So I thought, well, one of my favorite things about this video series is going back and looking at some of the old sauces, just because over time your tastes change, your approach to things change, and sometimes the sauces themselves change. So additionally, it's not going to be possible to do every single one, but I do want to try to get as many of what I call archive reviews, of which this is one, of past sauces that I've done written reviews on. I would like to try to get as many of those as possible, at least the good ones, a video support as well. So, all right, well, what we're going to do is we're going to go to Del Taco, and it's one of the bigger uses, I think, for the hot sauces for me is I don't always like fast food hot sauces. In fact, most of the time I don't. So what we got here is a crispy habanero chicken taco for the green. We've also got just a regular chopped taco for the orange or red or whatever it is. We also have a green bean burrito, and we have a red bean burrito. So one of the things I really like about Del Taco is that they have the sort of foods that will go with the green sauce. They have the verde. They've got that sort of menu item. And unlike Taco Bell, that just can't seem to decide what they actually want to keep on their menus, these guys have had a pretty stable and consistent one over time. So I also like the food better, of course, but you can't really go to Taco Bell and get things that would go with the green hot sauce. Just not there. So this is the habanero, and we're going to start with the greens, and we'll just blast it on up here. See how this is going to do with. And I'm not loving the look at these sauces, especially. Really, oh man. It definitely does not need citric acid. That does not need to be there. I don't know what if they're trying to make some stab at El Yucateco or what, but oh boy, that was not very good. We got some more space, so we're gonna try to shake it up a little bit more, but that was pretty unpleasant. Neither one of these is particularly hot, I wouldn't say either. So we'll see what kind of burn we can get going through all this. Alright, so this is just a regular shop taco. Alright. So that's not bad. It's kind of a reversal from the written reviews. And I've had to go back and revise some after doing these archive videos, so that it more accurately reflects my current taste. It's actually kind of nice. I don't know that I'm going to keep either one around, but so far I'm liking this one better. Alright, on to the green bean burrito. We're just going to keep bouncing back and forth here. I got their nice green chili sauce on there. Just majestic. I'm so glad they have this. This by itself is actually almost enough to give the nod for me to them over Taco Bell. Taco Bell, for whatever reason, though, also has a tendency to foul my stomach the next day, so I don't like to eat there very often.
Oh my man.
This is honestly making this worse, a lot worse. And you have something that actually is pretty good to begin with. I don't even always put sauce on these. Their green chili sauce is really good. I don't understand the point of using that much citric acid. You know, they're certainly not alone. Takis also likes to do that. Oh, it's just gnarly. Man, flavor-wise, this is just... And it's so astringent. I ruined this burrito. This is just really unpleasant. Wow. Oh, man. Awful. Alright, let's get that out of here. Oh, this is just bad. Unless you really like, you know, vinegar and citric acid. Okay. let's see how goes this other one. I think that Taco Bell is closer on the red one. I do like the beans better though from Del Taco. But I think they're closer. There's obviously Taco Bell doesn't have a green bean burrito, but I was gonna shake this up a little bit more, but I guess I probably didn't need to after the last one. After the taco, it was pretty good. Ugh. Oh man, not that one either. So astringent. It was pretty solid on the taco, but ooh, this is really unpleasant.
There's something there. That was.
Well, I can say for sure the El Yucatecos, this style of sauce are way better. Even with that awful green on their side. I don't understand. But I mean, I guess that's it. You never know. I haven't had the Chiltepin from El Yucateco. I'm debating giving that a go. I don't know that I will, though. I mean, never say never, I guess. I don't have plans to do it, though. I mean, I've got a pretty overall solid, nice round mouth heat, from the Habanero. There's definitely an acceptable build to these. But man, I can't do that kind of citric acid. It's just too, it bad. It fouls taste. It reads as wrong. Vinegar and citric acid, and it overshadows these sauces, which is kind of a shame. This one I think I like slightly better than this one, though. This one was just horrendous on everything. This one was at least acceptable on the taco. Although I don't want to ever have it again. It just... What is the point? You can't... What do you use it on? Like high vinegar and citric acid, to me, doesn't go strictly with Mexican foods at all. I don't understand where that comes from. And my favorite types of sauces like that don't do this. You go to a mocha salsa, right? Or any Mexican restaurant, usually they will have their own sort of house hot sauce of some kind, right? It's usually not very hot, but they usually have a house sauce. I never have had one in any of those places. No mocha salsas, no actual Mexican restaurants, not even I would say not even these chains, where it's just been so forward with the citric acid and vinegar. I just don't get it. And this is just unpleasant. So neither one of these. I will say though, I'm gonna have to go back through and revise the ratings a little bit, just because I think I like this one slightly better than this one, and I think I actually overrated this one last time. So by the time you see this video, the ratings will be current. They'll be up to date. But yeah, this was a. This is why the archive sauces are not a super high priority for me. New sauces are much more so, just because, you know, going back to a lot of these other ones, it's one of the reasons that I don't do zeros, you know, or very, very seldom. And I'm not even sure if I should be doing ones. So this one is a 3 is not accurate. It should not have gotten a 3. That definitely is you know, because three and upwards, I think, as an overall rating is where they start to get interesting. 2 and below, kind of take them or leave them. 0 is definitely avoid. Even 1s, I think most of the time is avoid. But yeah, this very unfortunate. So this is the Mexico Lindo Habanero sauces of the green and of the red or orange. They don't actually specify here a color. Oh no, actually there it is, rojo. So they're calling this red. This is anything. Look, the cap is red, and then you look at the sauce, and the sauce is this pale, washed out orange. Where is red? Where? Is there not a word for orange? Is red considered orange? I don't know. I don't understand that. This one says Verde on it, so that one obviously is meant to be green, but I don't understand. But anyway, there they are, 2 of the more abrasively citric acid and vinegary versions of Mexican style sauces out there. Now go forth in peace to serve the flame.